All right, let's go. We are live yet again. Let me adjust the height a little bit. Boom. Yeah, all set. Let me change this to live chat. This Vanguard thing is kind of pissing me off now. Exit. Hey Govind, welcome back. Welcome back. So today we have some kind of agenda actually. There are some things I want to discuss today.
Welcome back. It's great to be here. I'm excited to see what's on the agenda for today. Do you want to share the agenda with me? I'm ready to hear more.
Gemini thought that I'm talking to it. I need your suggestion, Sid. Yeah, go ahead. Ask. First is what learning to code looks like. Second, I want to discuss today coding is the new pyramid scheme. Third thing, the work life balance argument once again. 90-hour work weeks. Yeah, these are the things that's on the agenda today. और भाई कैसे हो? Yeah, Krish, I'm doing fine. How about you, bro? These are three things I want to discuss today. These will be their own individual videos. So yeah, we will get going, and I'm just gonna wait 5 more minutes for everybody to join in, and then we will start the stream. First of all, yesterday I think GE Demon1 gave me a video to react on, so I'm gonna watch that as well. I think it was with who is it? How to Hey Darnaramu, welcome back, bro. IDK, who cares? Welcome back, Manu Arora. I think this was the guy. Yeah, this is the video that GED11 told me to react to yesterday. So we're gonna watch this one for starting the stream, and then we will get into the agenda for today, which is this. IDK, who cares? Please don't call me sir, bro. Actually, I got a remote intern 10k a month, but my Dell laptop isn't working properly. 225 gigabyte SSD is full. So should I bought a new with intern money in EMI, or should I upgrade the RAM and SSD? I'd say buy a pen drive, bro, and transfer all the data in it. First of all, what is your laptop SSD full with? Kind of sus. What is it with 225 gigabytes that you have? So 256 gigabyte USB Type C pen drive, it's only for what? 1899. Buy it and transfer all your data in it. Done. You don't need to buy a new laptop. Then let me call you brother. Yeah, that's what it should be. Hey Rajesh, welcome back. Hey Kapil Sane. Is it Sane or is it Sane or is it Shane? Not sure. Could you clear that up, please, Kapil? 225 gigabytes sus. Yeah, it is sus. What is it full with, Govind? I see you. I see you. I got a job by lying in resume. They are asking for payslips and offer letter. I don't have them. What to do? Well, you have heard about the phrase fake it till you make it. So you can actually get fake salary slips. This is not something that I endorse, and I'm kind of disappointed, Rajesh, that you did not tell me that you're about to lie in your resume. But there are places you can go to that will provide you with fake salary slips. But this is not something I stand for. Let me just be very clear on this. I don't stand for lying on resume. I don't stand for. I stand for verbal lies. Not even verbal lies. Sometimes even like I for career gaps. Maybe it's acceptable for me if you lie. That what were you doing in your gap year when you didn't have a job? Maybe in that scenario, I'll allow you to lie. That yeah, I was helping my father with his business, or I was trying to freelance. I had some clients. I was making some money. So these things I can stand behind, but lying in resume and then all of that, no, I don't stand for that. But this is quite funny, Rajesh. You will figure it out. Who cares, man? Alright, so let's watch this video. There is sound coming from outside. Yo, how was vacation to Goa? It was good. It was good. I think I made a mistake of staying there for 5 days. My vacation should have been like 3 days, maximum 3 days. Then it would have been like 100% fun. But on my fourth and fifth day, we were bored as hell. We had nothing to do anymore. So the first 3 days that we did enjoy, yeah, that was pretty dope. There are so many alcohol shops in Goa, like seriously. You walk down the road, in one single street, you will see one alcohol shop left, one alcohol shop right. Then you go like 10 steps forward, then another alcohol shop on the right and another one on the left. And it just keeps going that way. Alcohol is such a massive part of the culture in Goa. Everywhere you can find alcohol shops. It's insane actually. Then, what was it? Yeah. I forgot what I was about to say. I think I've got a hamster brain these days. Hey, Algorithm Soft, welcome back. I checked that SSD is filled with user files, application files, system files. What kind of files go in? I have one TV, a hard drive. I keep all shit in hard drive, but SSD is filled with apps, VS Code projects. You're telling me that you have 225 gigabytes worth of VS Code projects, or at least anything more than 5 gigabytes of VS Code projects. Let me show. Let me check what mine is. So if I search www, okay, File Explorer. So this is it, right? This is where all of my projects reside in Laragon in www. So let me check how big this is. I must have like 20 projects that I worked for with my clients. At least 20 projects. But let's see how much it says. 1.4 gigabytes, 5 gigabytes, 6 gigabytes, 1.7, 1.8. How much time will it take? 2 gigabytes. Okay, we are up to 3 now. Any point of time? Yeah, we are up to 3 gigabytes. What about NVIDIA new GPU? What do you think? I think it's a complete scam. This is a complete scam that we have accepted as is. We don't question anything. We just billion-dollar company makes a product and openly tries to scam us, and we just accept it. Like you're telling me that the games that I'm about to play, those are not native assets. I'm about to view AI generated assets. How is that not insane? How is nobody, not nobody, there are people who are raising their voices against it. But what is the point anymore of getting the latest graphics card? See, my entire project's catalog is 8.63 gigabytes, Govind. And you're telling me, okay. Hitesh Chaudhary is launching hackathon. What? Oh, hackathon is fine, bro. It is a one-time event. I guess it's all right. Master plan to win your next hackathon. Fits flying. I guess it's all right. Hey Abhijit Rai. Hey Yugal Kishore. You are the same Yugal Kishore, right? One TB HD full as well as SSD 2. What are you saving in that? Everybody is now sus. Govind. Hey SM Rishan. Welcome back. Welcome back. If your laptop is doing all work fine, then just buy SSD or external storage. Yeah, just buy a pen drive, bro. Just buy a pen drive. It's so cheap. 2000 rupees, Type C and USB both. 256 gigabytes. 400 megabytes a second read speed. Wow, that is good. The only thing that concerns me is that this is a USB female. How that could be? So you can plug it to your phone and what a trash video. Um, Also, it does support USB based. Okay, so this is two ways. Yeah, two-in-one pen drive for mobile with a reversible USB Type C and a traditional Type A connector. Yeah, nice, done. Hey Remo, what are your views on no-code and low-code tools and seeing their output and starting to believe that AI will indeed eat many software jobs? No, it won't, bro. No, it won't. Thing is that Shopify is an e-commerce platform that is a low-code, no-code tool, right? But then so many agencies and so many companies just focus on Shopify and they exist. Why? Because they are now filling in the gaps that Shopify itself has and Shopify itself cannot provide you with. This is a hype, bro. This is a hype, complete hype. So Shopify has applications, an extension of Shopify stores that can provide additional functionality. This alone was enough for entire companies to spawn off of it. So how can you say that it will eat software jobs? If anything, Shopify coming into the ecosystem of software engineering, it created more jobs. It created companies. It created ecosystems itself with it while providing employment to people. And that's how it is with everything. Whether you have Etsy integration, right? So Etsy platform, you can say, oh, why would I need a store to sell? I can just go to Etsy. And then Etsy has some problems and difficulties that you might face. So you are hiring a developer to fill in the gaps, to pull all the data of Etsy into the portal and then do whatever, right? And then same thing with Amazon, same thing with Flipkart, same thing with eBay. And before you know it, now you need a product that can combine all of these platforms into one portal and it can show you data from it. Do you not think that is a big product? Do you not think that you would need to hire so many people because these companies exist? eBay, Amazon, Shopify and all that. So instead of low code and no code tools, they created more jobs instead of eating it. So you have to think from an industry standard, which I understand you might be a student and you're not in the real world just yet. I think we need to educate people on this. The thing with students is that you believe what everybody tells you. So maybe you fell into this rabbit hole of people telling you that no code and low code platforms are going to eat up jobs. But somebody like me would disagree with it because I have been in the outer world. I have seen how it is. Oftentimes when you introduce a new technology to replace something, it brings new jobs along with it. Same thing with ChatGPT. Instead of now software developers getting fired over ChatGPT, now companies need experts to look over ChatGPT. And like okay, this is a very strange example that I just said. This is a very low occurrence story that I told you, but still, companies are now requiring more and more experts, so they can look over the automated platforms and they can make sure that everything is working fine technically, because obviously management and business side of people, they don't know tech, only we do. So this is how it is. Anytime a low code or no code platform comes along, it creates jobs instead of eating it. Um, I don't have problem with AI gen object in game. As long as they do good AI generated frames, that's where I draw line. No, they are not good looking frames, bro. There is a Linus Tech Tips video that he showed. And even though it is still a scam. I would still agree. Because you're not paying for, what you're paying for is hardware. You're paying for something that is capable of running something with high performance and all that. And then you get told that, oh, the hardware is actually not even doing anything. The software that we have included in it, that's what taking over and carrying the heavy lifting, doing the heavy lifting. At that point, you have to question, what am I really paying for? Am I paying for a graphics card that can help me with my work with efficiency and more power and faster speeds? Or am I just paying for an AI generation tool? That is the question. Let me show you with Linus Tech Tips when he got to play with a RTX 5090. Linus Tech Tips RTX 5090. Sorry. Yeah, this was.
I certainly wish that it had 16 gigs of RAM, but even without it, doesn't matter as long as it looks good, right?
See
So
this thing.
how good does it look? While I'm supposed to be just showing this off, what I've actually been doing is looking around for a couple of interesting examples of how DLSS 4 doesn't handle everything perfectly. See the way this text kind of
See, this jittering of text, it happens because of AI. If it was native, a native frame generation, this wouldn't be the case.
jitters
And
and
then see the
blurs.
next
If I
one.
move around, it's not as clear as the rest of the frame. See, it's okay if I do it. It's okay if I strafe. And I've noticed some instances of particularly bright or high contrast objects.
See, when he moves around with a high contrast objects in game, it completely fails to render it. This would not be the case if it was native frame generation. And my thing is, if I am buying a graphics card, I am buying a graphics card. I need native power. I don't need upscaling. I don't need, AI frame generation, DLSS or whatever it is. Simply because that's what my expectation is. And NVIDIA 1080 GTI, GTX, those graphics cards, they had native frame generation. And are you telling me that 5 generations after that, you're telling me that our graphics card haven't gotten good enough so that it can handle native frame generation? 5 generations. If anything, technology is going backwards. This is not what capitalism stands for. Might be subjective, this is my opinion on this. As a consumer, I need native frame generation. Simple as that. You can't offer me that? Fine, I'll buy AMD or whatever. Are AMD cards doing the same thing? Do AMD graphics cards do native frame generation? Again, support frame generation through AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution and AMD Fluid Motion. So also upscaling and everything. Okay, so we don't have we don't have native frame generation anymore. That is depressing. Okay, check out Builders Central. What is Builders Central, bro? Builders. $33K subscribers. The reality of Replit Agent. Did it live up to the hype? This is the best tool to build powerful business apps, no code. We built and deployed 2 apps from scratch in 9 minutes. This chaiwala gave us a crazy app idea. I built this app using viral cursor. We created this in 6 seconds. Oh, this is fake, bro. This is fake. This is clickbaiting. Totally clickbaiting. No code, no degree, no platform. Get jobs in 2024 without coding. Okay, let's see what bullshit he has.
No-code development jobs. Is that even a thing? Do people learn no-code to get jobs? Are companies paying people who don't know how to code? So many questions, but not enough answers on the internet. So that's why last week we published a video talking about this very topic, how you can get no-code jobs and work as a developer. And guess what? It was well received and we got a bunch of DMs and comments asking us to make an in-depth video that anyone can follow. And why not? Just take a look at the interest graph for no-code and no-code searches on Google. It's been going up and up ever since we came into the picture.
If anything, it just solidifies the belief in me that coding is the new pyramid scheme. Are you really telling me that I don't need a degree, I don't need skills, I don't need to know how to code? Are you really telling me this? Man, coding is the new pyramid scheme. Hey Aman, hey Pharaonic, hey Neon Toots, hey Joint, what is bro watching? Hey Lokesh Rawat, hey Punit Prince, how to handle road rage in road? What kind of question is that? Live in Twitch also. Yes. I also do Twitch now. So both chats are on the left of the screen. I wouldn't know how to handle road rage, bro. Just drive carefully, I suppose. Don't get into a situation in the first place. Inam ul Haq, welcome bro. भैया लैपटॉप Lenovo Li Polymer बैटरी लैपटॉप को 80% तक चार्ज करूं या 100% तक. इसमें 80% तक का बैरियर होता है, उधर तक चार्ज होता है, ऊपर नहीं जाता. Yeah, that's good. Charging your battery up to 80% does reserve some of its health. So I don't see a problem with it. Inam, my laptop does support that as well, but given that I go out frequently, so I have turned it off to always charge up to 100%, because we have been in situations where my laptop died, so we had to end the live stream, and that does remind me to tell you that there is electricity now, so we are all good. Okay. Hey Spare Human, welcome back bro.
So today we're going to do just that. Here's 3 ways you can land a job as a no-code developer. So without further ado, let's dive in. So we're going to start with the number 1 most simplest way to find any job that you're looking for, and that's going to be by looking on LinkedIn. So let's just use the good old job boards like LinkedIn, Wellfound, Indeed, or whatever works for you. Okay, so we're going to start by checking on LinkedIn. So a simple search for the word Webflow is what we're going to start with. So let's see how that goes. Webflow. Awesome. So a bunch of jobs just popped up. You have a Webflow developer, you have a Webflow wizard, and even the famous influencer Sharan from Finance with Sharan is looking for a Webflow developer for his company 1% Club. Amazing. Madness. All right. So we've tried with LinkedIn. Now let's go on to Wellfound. All right. So trying the same.
Huh? Literally it's looked for 2 minutes. Okay. Let me fact check this 1 second. LinkedIn Webflow developer. What does it require? Where is Webflow? Okay, Webflow developer, fine. View job. Let's see what this one has to say. It is in Serbia. Okay. Join our team as a Webflow developer. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can read it. Okay. We are looking for 2 experienced and ambitious to join our agency and deliver creative modern. About the role, collaboration, responsibilities and requirements. Okay. Website development in Webflow. Responsive development for all screen sizes. Working with advanced animations. Experience with Swiper.js FinSuite attributes. You tell me if this requires or doesn't require coding skills. This guy just bullshitted right to our face and walked away, saying that no code Webflow developers, they don't need software skills. Regular online meetings with client and team, fine. Communication skill, explain your development decisions, argument your point of view and offer backup, blah blah. Track tasking, click up, fine. Not necessary but good to have. Custom code in JavaScript, jQuery, CSS, Zapier, Make.com, understanding the basics of website design and using Figma for edits. So this guy just bullshitted to us, to our face, and walked away. Clash TM, I don't know what you want from me. Seeing your body, no one would do road rage with you, am I right? Nah, I'm not as big, bro. I think you overestimate what kind of body I have. In my mind, I'm still a small guy. And by the way, the chow mein is now here. My noodles. So, right away, I caught this bullshit. Let's continue. Like, does it not bother you guys? Like, and I'm not seeing anybody saying anything for what this guy just did now. Does it not bother any of you? I'm genuinely curious. Opening LinkedIn and seeing some chick get in fang hurt. What? Oh, this thing. Zara Dar, right? Oh, she's also on LinkedIn. People may not know this, but I publish the same STEM videos on both YouTube and P-Hub. While YouTube generally generates more views, the ad revenue per 1 million views on P-Hub is nearly 3 times higher. What is she trying to say? Piss off. I spammed the HR Connects on LinkedIn and it says out of searches for free. Why did you spam in the first place, bro? First post. Yeah, saw that. I'm not from this field, so it does not, but I'm just a tech enthusiast, gamer, and interested in hardware. Ah, okay. How to get a Zara Dar in your life? You figure it out, bro. That is something I can't guide you on. I guess the decision is on you how to get there. I don't watch these type of videos now, and good for you. You shouldn't. Somebody said check out Builders Central, so I'm checking them out. What if I want to mine on an RTX 5090 lol? At this point, I'm questioning if there is capability in 5090 that you have to get it to mine something. Maybe you can get a 3070 and you can get the same performance, right? You're missing chats. Sorry. Let me go up. Hey Animesh. Sorry about this. Okay. Hey Mana, welcome back, bro. Hey Hanil Malviya. I think I saw Adarsh. Coding ASMR Pradev, welcome back, bro. I really concerned about my career. Like literally everyone is saying AI is going to be replaced. Yesterday I was watching Joe Rogan where Mark Zuckerberg also said the same thing. Not directly, but still. Watch my videos, bro. You would be you would be a little bit relaxed. Hey, any opinion on Clerk? I am PC. Welcome back. Any opinion on Clerk authentication for production use case? I don't even know what Clerk authentication is. Maybe I will look into it later, but right now I have no idea. But it will be solved in the future and not all of us can spot any difference. It's a subjective thing, bro. You are paying today's money in hopes of features that you will get tomorrow. That's the problem. If I am paying today's money, I want today's product. I am judging it for what it is today, not what it promises me for tomorrow. Then you know what? If you're gonna promise me features for tomorrow, then take money tomorrow, not today. Simple as that. Bro, you're reading chats a little slow today. Hey, no problem. SM Rishan. What if I want to mine with that card? I think I answered this. Man, there is nothing like native frame generation. Of course, yeah, that's what it is. Animesh Biswas, welcome back. Even capable AI agent which uses this big LLM model still cannot replace a proper developer. If you're in Control C and Control V dev, then maybe yeah, but your case is small. True, could be, could be. It's low effort numbers, and it also has to do it. What's your take on doing unpaid internships? I'm in 4th sem and doing one just for getting it to add in resume. And take on doing unpaid internships. You are in 4th sem. Okay, so you have 4 semesters to go. Okay, and add it in resume and learning, or maybe even make a few connections. You should not pay the company any money. Then I'm fine with it. If it is completely unpaid, like you are not paying the company anything, the company is not paying you anything, I think it's fine. I can stand behind it. But yeah, ideally it should be you getting paid something. But yeah, DLSS FSR just makes them look good in numbers. No one use them. I personally don't. Okay. So you have to turn off these features. Okay. For native frame generation, isn't it? Upscaling is better than frame gen because it improves fluidity, responsiveness too. I see, this is the thing. I expect the companies to provide fluidity out of native frame generation. This is why graphics card companies make products every year to improve. I don't need a software improvement. I need a hardware improvement. I need the hardware to be capable of native frame generation and provide fluidity along with it. Because you know what? I am buying a graphics card. I am not downloading a driver which is paid. That's my thing as a consumer. Why is rasterized frames necessary all the time? You get performance at much lesser cost. It's not about cost. It's about what you're paying for as a consumer. If you are buying NVIDIA RTX 55090, you should get hardware that supports the name 5090. Not software and being like, yeah, haha, I fooled you and something like that. He looks kind of scam also. Yeah, because this guy is.
Same thing on Wellfound. How about instead of looking for Webflow, now we'll move on to Flutterby.
Piss off. I hate this channel. Frame generation has issues when used below 60 FPS native performance because it does increase fluidity, but B, it slightly reduces the input responsiveness while playing game. Why would you use frame generation below 60 FPS anyway? And then this problems of input lag and then output lag, all of these things, they will exist nonetheless, no matter what you do. Somebody was pointing out that 2 out of 3 frames generated every second is AI generated. So the input that you are giving to the system, the AI frame that is already generated does not know that there has been a keyboard interrupt. So it's now generating the next frame and then realizing, holy crap, I need to move the character. And that's how it works. That's the problem, bro. Hey Gautam, welcome to the stream. I think this is your first time here. Yeah, I like Twitch. Only Panda AI. Okay, welcome to the Twitch channel, bro. More people should use Twitch, not gonna lie. Yep, it's just better. That's a subjective thing. There is advantages to YouTube, there is advantages to Twitch, but yeah, it's a personal preference, I guess. My conclusion, upscaling is always better than frame gen and we should celebrate upscaling improvements, and frame gen shouldn't be used to sell a 70 phone with same performance as 90. Then you are laughing about it. I'm not sure if to take it seriously or if you are joking. Anyway, no road rage. Please read my question. I think I did coding with ASMR. Are AI really efficient for BPO process? No, no, it isn't. As a customer, it's frustrating when I go to some company's customer support center and I find out that it is an AI chatbot talking to me. Incredibly frustrating. In and output delay only matter for competitive games. And have you seen new Nvidia Reflex? It's like 1 millisecond latency in Valorant. We should have raw metal performance. Cut this upscaling and this shit off. DLSS shit off. Pranjal, that's what I agree with. I'm saying from a consumer perspective, bro. You're buying Nvidia 5090. You're not buying an AI upscaling whatever hardware. I used to be so worried about AI replacing software engineers, but no more. Well, I think you watched my videos. Coding with ASMR, I really concerned about my career. Literally everything. Joe Rogan. Oh, I answered this question. Okay. I think DLSS is good. I can play Shadow of Tomb Raider and some other racing games in 1440p on TV with laptop 3050 in good frames. Can do it in native res. Okay, it works for you. 3050, I guess it's all right. I have 3080 RTX, but it's a 1080p display. That's a little bit problem. That's why petrol prices are higher. Our supreme leader doesn't want us to be in a road race. Why chair and discharge laptop? Just use it plugged in as much as possible. No battery degradation. No, it does. It does. You should not charge your laptop for extended periods of time. It will degrade your battery. Frame gen is guessing the frame that will come, which artifacts to come to. Exactly. Now you're getting the point, Madhur. Now you're getting what is wrong with frame generation. Yes, but a graphics card is used in a lot more things than just gaming. But you also have to realize that gaming is the biggest market for graphics cards, isn't it? That's where the most profit lives. There are so many people who are just dying to get the new graphics card for their YouTube channel or their gaming setups, professional gaming setups and all that. So yeah. I'm addicted to gambling, don't care. Nice, Abhijit. Very nice. I'm building an AI SaaS and it's almost done. What do you think it will be the best way to get my first couple of users? Twitter, I would suppose. X. Advertise there. They have a very good tech community these days. Hey, first time chat, Snowden021, welcome. I would like to discuss about where you conduct interview. All your questions were easy AF, but I think interview are competitive and they should be hard enough to differentiate between candidates. It's a personal preference, I would say. I'm not there to reject candidates. I'm there to select somebody. And the line where I draw it is thinking like a programmer. That's where I draw the line. Personal preference. And I would tell you that it doesn't mean that everybody that I've interviewed has passed. There have been people who freaked out seeing the questions that I ask and they got rejected. So everybody in Twitch and everybody in YouTube right now, I think you guys would crack the interview very easily. But you have to realize that you are a very small group of people. Like how many on YouTube right now? 28 people on YouTube and let's say like 10 on Twitch. Less than 50 people. But when you go in the real world and you receive applications, you receive it in the numbers of hundreds and sometimes thousands. And they have some type of developers that would freak out seeing those questions. So it's an easy filter for me, you know. I play black with 4K in 120 FPS on my TV with highest possible quality, but on my 4070 without FG frame generation, it only provides 60 FPS and medium quality. You play black. Are you saying Black Ops?
This is an investigative report addressing the most negative aspects affecting modern game development, specifically the deterioration of realistic graphics and the manufactured increase in computing cost. I am Kevin Jimenez, the founder of Threat Interactive, a new game production studio aiming to unlock the full potential of this next
gameplay.
But recent opportunities for outstanding games
With captivating stories and incredible gameplay have been tarnished by the next two factors.
30 FPS on next-gen consoles is unacceptable for many reasons.
It appears choppy and promotes reliance on accessibility such as motion blur. 30 FPS also induces extreme judder and motion on numerous screens. With only 30 frames, the quality of gameplay logic and basic responsiveness falls short, especially when tons of other titles offer that same basic responsiveness. There are numerous 8th generation console titles that ran near photorealistic visuals at 60 FPS, and that was on 2013 2 teraflop hardware. So 30 FPS titles like Spider-Man PS4 are kind of excused here. But modern studios are churning out these half-baked games with absurd requirements, creating an illusion that 13 teraflop 2021 architecture isn't powerful enough for basic photorealistic performance standards set years ago.
This is a whole other problem in itself. Fake optimization. The one thing that I have a problem with modern games is that almost every game requires like 300 gigabytes. It requires you to buy a new laptop itself to be able to run it. The assets, it's gone out of control now. Have you taken anyone's interview? Yes, I have taken like, what? 150, 200 interviews? Yeah, I have taken that many. Let me catch up. Did you skip my question? No, bro, I didn't. What's your take on doing unpaid internship? Okay, fine. If I want to learn data analyst, there are jobs in the market and demand that AI shit scares me every time I want to pursue something. Don't be, bro. I have covered multiple videos on my channel about this very feeling. Black Myth Wukong, haha, it's made by AI. My video skipped.
Titles that ran near photorealistic.
Unreal 5 is killing games? What?
This is an investigative report.
Oh, this is the same video, but Asmongold is reacting to it. Let me watch the original one itself.
This leads us to our final issue. The basic standard of 60 FPS is only offered at the cost of our next and biggest problem, visuals.
I firmly advocate for photorealism, but the industry is advancing in it in a manner that is worthless during basic movement, through a cancer in real-time rendering. A graphics programming scapegoat that is destroying every game in its path. It's called TAA, and that stands for Temporal Anti-Aliasing. And this includes upscalers. There are great videos trying to bring awareness about this, but Digital Foundry has an ignorant video that is quickly spreading inaccurate information that is damaging real-time rendering. I will expose false narratives as I show why TA has ruined modern optimization trends in conjunction with an abusive use of the power offered in current generation consoles. TAA and upscaler stem from anti-aliasing, effects that aim to mimic the benefits of 4K plus rendering, because 4K 60 FPS on affordable hardware, including that generation consoles, isn't feasible. True 4K, or higher rendering, ensures smooth edges on objects, better sampling on textures, thin objects, and specular highlights. As you decrease the resolution, stair-stepping aliasing emerges, and thin details on meshes and specular highlighting breaks apart. FXAA addresses stair-stepping for a cheap cost but introduces noticeable blur on the entire image. SMAA eliminates these same edges without any blur, making it much more superior. In fact, the only advantage 4K downsample to 1080p versus 1080p with just SMAA applied is thin detail and specular sampling. But modern TAA is designed to run at any resolution by jittering the rendering view in 8 or more positions as frames are generated. After pixel reprojection logic is calculated and designed, the past frames are combined creating an 8K-like resolution addressing thin, undersampled objects and specular highlighting. But all versions of these designs have several issues. Temporal designs are destructive to object or character motion within view. The problems I'm about to show aren't usually visible under a slower threshold of motion, which is why the industry markets with slow cinematic trailers or graphical showcases. But motion...
Man, this is so technical. I'm not qualified enough to comment on this, I think. ROI is not... hey, Hyper Motivation, welcome back. Yeah, this DLSS BS is just limited to games. Yeah. ROI is not that good nowadays on mining. Okay. It never was, I think. It never was. Check out OpenAI O3. Also, what's your opinion on AGI? We did the reaction long time ago, bro. OpenAI O3. By the way, Jeet Patel, I think this is your first time here. In which case, welcome to the channel. But we talked about OpenAI O3 a long time ago. It is trash. What do you think of RTX 5070 laptop having only 8 GB VRAM? Oh, it shouldn't. 16 gigabytes at least, 24 gigabytes ideal. Mine has 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes VRAM, I think. Do you make food with your wife? Yeah, sometimes. But these things like chow mein and everything, it is pretty simple for her to make alone, so she does it. But sometimes I'm the one who's like making the dough for chapatis and everything. All I'm saying that everyone is answering similar because they are easy. Then what do you do when you have to select top? Okay, top ones. Okay. In that case, it's an interview round, bro. I'm not saying just you will have an interview with me and you are in the company. Then you will have to face another developer. Then you have to face the HR. So that's where more filtering happens.
Just switch up the rating box randomly so that they end up clicking on the number 5 anyway. What did you say? Switch up the rating box randomly so that they end up clicking on the number 5 anyway.
Nice.
I have meetings all the time. Usually we start off our meetings late and then talk for 30 minutes about how we're all busy having meetings, and then we rush off to the next meeting late. Then we talk about how the company's on fire, and then we rush to the next meeting late. It's pretty common knowledge that this ship is going to sink. We're just trying to delay it to repay our kids' college loans. We spend most of our time celebrating that we're still alive. Creates a good ground tension, like in a movie, and we're the protagonists. Our customers' happiness is always our lowest priority. Security to protect us is our highest priority. In the lunch break, we usually talk about how the company's on fire. This apocalyptic atmosphere is something you don't find in other companies. It's what keeps us alive. We're all dead inside. Every month somebody gets fired. We usually have to rehire him because nobody else is applying. And then we fire somebody else and rehire him. Layoffs. We keep our satisfaction score at 5 always, because we keep changing up the rating box layout so that the only link that works is the 5. Customers are super annoyed. Good. Less customers.
Okay, I see the thing. Okay, nice. I will continue this just a little bit later. Okay, bro, Macaut is playing Q&A very hard. What is Macaut? Kittler. Think this is your first time here. I would remember a username like this. So welcome. Very hard in BTech, out of syllabus, unexpected Q&A. Shall I drop out and enter into another college? I am in 3rd year. What? In your 3rd year you want to drop out? No, I would say don't do it. 3070 teraflops. That software runs on dedicated hardware. You can't run those on older gen cards. But then why is the software getting advertised to me? That's my question. You should talk about hardware and what it can do, not the software. That's my problem. Worried about new CS students learning from YouTube. Too many tutorials focus on tools like Clerk instead of core concepts, leaving fundamentals behind. Valid. Hey, listen, mama, long time no see, bro. What's up with you? We reached the 2 nanometer mark. Below this is quantum mechanics. You won't get much upgrade now. Could be. Kittler, please don't spam the chat. Maybe these AI generated frame technology would be helpful in high quality VR games where the amount of computing could not be handled by the GPU. In which case, remember the SLI thing that GPUs used to have? Like a bridge that would connect 2 graphics cards to run parallelly. That could be handy. Isn't it? You guys seem really unaware about frame gen and rendering. No, it's not about the unawareness, it's about capitalism. I need a capitalistic product. If I am paying for 5090, I need 5090 hardware, not software. I want to use two RX 70 on SLI. And SLI, if you're really saying, I need two 3080 graphics cards on SLI, that would be my dream. Yep, SLI is good, but it's not supported now, I think. Yeah, companies got rid of it. That's the problem. 3 out of frames are AI generated. Okay, so it's not 2 out of 3, it is 3 out of 4. Man, that is a scam. 2 years experience with Spring Boot backend at 5.5 LPA. Smile please. Okay, nice. How to grow? Change companies. Simply. Best way to grow is just resign at your company and just jump ship to the next one. On 4K, 1 out of 16 frames are real. This is scam, bro. This is complete scam. RX 7900 XT. 4K. Yeah. I don't think I can find the video, in which case you would need to send me a link. What do you think about the future of Elasticsearch? Elasticsearch is here to stay, bro. It's here to stay. This is a technology that is so powerful that it's not used at its fullest potential yet. So it's here to stay. Post the video of software. Post the video of software support other products. IT doesn't have its product. That was great explanation. I don't understand this, Kapil. There is a game engine YouTube channel that Asmongold reacted that said that the current certification of games as well as low performance is due to Unreal Engine. This mouse, man. Noman Khan, welcome back. I don't know why I am concerned with your chair, but why are you using a simple chair? Like you want me to get a gaming chair, isn't it? This is the chair that I use. This is the chair. A normal dinner chair. It's fine, it's fine. I don't really mind it. If you want to give me one, gift me one. Shall I drop out and enter in a new age college? If you know West Bengal University, Macau is making BTech question very hard with intention to fail. What shall I do? I don't necessarily agree about that. If you really need help, go to the police, go to the education board, write them a letter. But dropping out is not the solution here, bro. Simple as that. Have you taken anybody's interview? Yes. 150 to 200 interviews I have taken. I play Cotton Picker Black on 60 FPS high quality. Okay. Hey Tachi, welcome back. This time you are not late. This time I would say you are pretty much on time. Yeah. Love the AI progress, but it's kind of blown out of proportion. Hey, thanks for the follow, whoever it was. I can't read on my screen. Check the spec of 7900 XT and compare with 3080 here. Your wife's a developer too. No, she's an HR. She's an HR lady, human resource. But not a software development company HR. More like a steel manufacturing company HR. Back to Jharkhand. Yes, I am back from my honeymoon. Who still plays CS 1.6? My friend does sometimes. I can also play. Clash TM, are you drunk, bro? Do you hate HR when you were in job? Somewhat. Not all the time. They are human as well. They are supposed to be protecting the company from
I'm
you.
in Black Myth.
GPU bad. This quadruples your FPS. Most ultimate guys for lost kills, killing frame generation. Game optimization is okay. One step closer to downloading more RAM. What is it? Let's see.
Wukong, and you just see up in the top left of the screen. Is that 43 FPS? That is
Sorry about this 36-minute video. I don't think I can react to all of it. Nova 012345. Oh, only Panda AI. Yeah, this is too long of a video and we don't have that kind of time in our hands today. I'll watch it off stream and I'll let you know what I thought about this. Yeah, thanks for understanding only Panda AI. It's still installed in my 4GB laptop, which the game runs smooth. Yeah, 4GB CS 1.6 is a pretty old game, bro. Very old game. I bet everything is going above the head of Sid, the IT guy. No, not above the head. This is way too technical. And frankly, I'm not into game development that much. I don't understand DLSS, FSR, anti-aliasing, enteroscopic filtering, motion blur, I understand. Then what is it? Ray tracing, I understand. Tessellation, then what is it? Like these terms, I don't understand what it means. How does DLSS keep up with 3D rendering stuff? I hope that it is a rhetorical question because I literally don't know the answer. But all in all, modern gaming industry, it sucks. That's what I can say. As a consumer, it sucks. Hey, Bhavesh Daipuria, welcome back, bro. Nah, it's not that good, but 5080 is not faster than 4090 in Blender. In which case, it is good. It is expected. But talk about these things also. Let me have the assurance that I am paying for hardware, not software. Yeah. 1 second, I'll put the dishes away. I'll come back. Just 1 second. Really. All right. So at this point, I would ask the chat to please not send any type of video link anymore because we are going to get into the agenda that we have set for today right here. This thing, I want to discuss these 3 points because that's literally what I'm here for today. Anyway. Hey Sid, I got a remote offer yesterday, but the issue is for an intern first and then switch to full time. Should I take it? Yes, you should take it. But put a time limit on it and make sure to include it in the offer letter. Bro, can you please suggest a good resource for Java DSA? Google has its own DSA course, bro. Google DSA course. Maybe check here. Maybe. Yeah, here you go. Programming languages, Java. So now everything is in Java. Done. Google has its own tech dev guide. Who better to teach DSA than Google itself, bro? And it's free even, I think. See, CS50. Who came from Google's resource library? I did. You like cats more or dogs? That's a tough question. That is a tough question. Ah, I love both of the animals. I don't love one more than the other. There are attributes I like in cats, there are attributes I like in dogs. But if I had to stay with one, oh, that's a tough question. SM Roshan, you threw me off. I think a golden retriever would be, yeah, the golden retriever, I would get one. But then again, I wouldn't let that golden retriever be alone. I would get a supporting cat, like some type of breed that is friendly towards dogs and humans. I would get a cat as well. But dogs first. So yeah, I'm a dog person. And also how to handle 90 days notice period. Oh, bro, can you please... 90 days notice period. Just tolerate it, bro. That's all you can do, really. Bro is about to reach 20k followers. This is your doing, guys. You guys will get me to 20k. There is nothing that I'm doing that is getting me anywhere. It's you that is giving me that position. Should I learn web development or cybersecurity? Very personal question, bro. I don't think I should be answering this. You do what you like. That's all I would say. I will type gibberish in the chat. I said isn't reading my chats. Okay, fine. To utilize hardware, you need software. I don't understand your argument. All this time I've been talking about graphics cards. You were not paying attention, I think. Hey Sid, I got a PHP Laravel paid internship, but the pay is not that high. But in this job market I want to take, enlighten me. I'd say take it. But internship, right? So, oh, you're getting a paid internship. I'd say take it and then keep applying to jobs in the back. At least you're getting a paid internship. Somebody was asking for unpaid internship. So at least you are a little better off. You will have 3 months to find a job, interviews and all that. Yeah, you have enough time. So you don't need a software. You will code that up yourself. Okay, now you're talking gibberish, really, Clash TM. There is so much latency in SLI and issue timing those. Yeah, fair. Not helpful for gaming. There are reasons that SLI SLI went away. There are reasons. Yeah, so what if I burp? Good DSA video. He's not a game. Have you tried Marvel Rivals? I'm a cat person. Marvel Rivals, no, I don't have the time for it these days. Even after this stream today, I'm about to get into my work that I have to get it done for clients. Sir, web development roadmap. There are so many web dev roadmaps, bro. Just watch any of it. It's fine. You don't need... I don't have a special sauce for you. I don't have anything special for you. Even Chai or Code. Watch this guy if you have to. Not this guy. This guy is a fucking idiot. But anybody you can watch. Even Tanay Pratap you can watch if you want. But anyway. What the hell? मैं तो अभी गेम इंजन की वीडियो देख लिया यहाँ भी वही बातें. Gaming is a big part, right? Who is telling that 1 out of 15 frame is real? Are you guys high or something? Each time generating ideas so take a certain headroom in terms of latency. At existing generated frame will ruin. Hey Anas Ahmed, welcome back, bro. How are you? How's the trip? It was good. It was good. Bro, they gave me too many microservices to handle. I'm feeling it hard to make changes. It's my first job. बड़ा डर सा लग रहा है. It's good that you are feeling scared. At least you know that you care about it well enough that you think about retaining the job. So it's good for you that you are scared. It will make you work harder than before. Done, Lasan Mama. I guess the first part is free. You should watch it. Oh. I have been a MERN developer, but it was very easy to find a Laravel job with the web development domain knowledge. Nice, nice. MERN development and Laravel development, they go hand in hand. It's easy to switch back and forth, I would say. You have a standing desk. No, I don't. This is a dinner table. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm not sure who that was. I can't read it. Oh, you're Rushan. Oh, okay, okay. Gaming chair, yo के होए कुर्सी ना बोली जा रही. We want you to use good chair. Don't get gaming, but get a good office chair. Maggie khao, body banao. Yes, here's my body, bro. We want you to use good chair. I'm too broke for that, bro. Maggie khao. HR is a breed that is out of this world. Not really. Disagree. How was... Bhaiya, are you planning on creating some educational content that is not available on the web anywhere? I think my niche is Shopify development, which I have covered enough videos on that is not available anywhere else. Could be. I need to find topics that I could cover. Even if it is intermediate, feel free to send those over to me. I'll see what I can do. Cat person. Kutta billi na boli ja rahi. Why are you suddenly this Rajasthani guy, Vishal Sharma? Extremely rare to see Indian Twitch streamers. Why? Why? Yeah. Okay. How is this possible? Do Indians not do Twitch streaming? I don't understand. It's like 5 clicks and it is set up. Right? Orange cats meow meow. Please, folks, like the stream. Hey, hit the like button, boys. I had recently found a channel. You're doing good. Bro Edit. Welcome to the channel, bro. Thank you. I would like to make edits out of your long live session. Like I will trim out and edit short videos from your live, which you can upload on your channel. I think I'm good with that, bro, because I do it myself and it doesn't take that much time. So thank you for the offer. But right now I'm not looking for this kind of thing. I'm not willing to offload it off of my shoulders just yet. Let me do it and grow the channel to a certain number, then I will give away these kind of responsibilities to people like yourself. But a 2-year bond, paid internship with full offer, I forgot to tell. But a 2-year bond in Ahmedabad. That depends if you like Ahmedabad, bro. That depends. If you want to go, you can go. Akshay and CEO. I said I'm not sure my question is related to this stream or not. Recently started working on AI image generation SaaS. Is it worth it working on it? Pricing is $9 for 1,000 images. Per month for 1,000 images. So you're giving 1,000 images per month. Okay, fine. I don't know, bro. How can I tell you if it is worth it? If I say no, then you will be disappointed. If I say yes, then it might fill you with over optimism. There is no easy answer for me here. Market validation is something you would need, and you would need to advertise the product long enough on LinkedIn or Twitter. So there are eyes on the product. You need these two things. So Bro Edit, yeah, as freelance, I understand. Thank you for the offer. But right now, it's not the time just yet. Sorry to disappoint you. Tarun Gill ka bhakt hai, Sid. Haan, yeah, obviously. Tarun Gill ideology stays with me. Maggie khao, body banao. Same. I'm too broke to buy Hot Wheels. Because I'm Rajasthani doll. Oh, okay. I thought there is some reason behind use of that chair. That's why I asked it. Yeah, it is a reason. I bought it. This is like a what? 150, 200 rupees chair. Yeah, I got it that cheap. Tarun Gill is dead. Steroids took him. Yeah, kind of. His YouTube channel is dead. Yeah, it completely wore off and his body has now sagged. It's sad to see, actually. But the thing is, in my job, I don't feel other people are very serious. I mean, my team is sitting at different locations. They rarely communicate. They just give me code base. That is a tough thing. That is a tough situation. I would recommend emailing your manager and telling your feelings about it. That these are the roadblockers you have in your work, because then they will address the situation. Let your manager know. as soon as possible. There is nothing like bond, bro. You will have to pay the amount they invested on your training. Search for LLA bond for Manav Panchal. Okay. Instead of 90 work, we should work for 168 hours. Why 168 hours, bro? I did market validation. I got 1200 pre-registered for beta, but will it work out when I launch? Maybe 100 will buy. Pre-registrations are good for nothing. I would agree with that. You really find out what will happen when you do launch. You should double down on marketing when you launch, basically. Hi, I am new. No, you're not. Saggier than a dead old lady. 24 into 7, 168. Oh, okay. I see. WB argument when? Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so first thing, the first one that I want to get into is WLB argument. I cannot believe that even in 2025, actually that's a bullshit thing to say. I cannot believe that after Narayan Murthy from Infosys said thing about a 70-hour work week, we have now a new CEO from L&T who has doubled down on this and said that we should work actually 90 hours. I cannot believe that this is the landscape that we are living in right now. So if you are not aware of what has happened, then this L&T chairman, 90-hour work week, he shared he shared something on social media that he regrets that he cannot make you work on Sundays. If he wanted to, he could. No, this is not the one. Let's search in videos. Yeah.
How precious is your Sunday? The one day for working professionals to take a breather. Quite precious, I'm sure. It's a day to take a pause from work, spend some time with family, watch your favorite movies and shows, and then head to the eye of a storm. His name is S.N. Subramanian. He's the chairperson of Larsen & Toubro. It's one of the largest Indian conglomerates that has interests in construction, engineering, and the IT sector, among others. During a company meeting, he was asked why L&T employees were being made to work on Saturdays. And here's what he said.
Why is L&T still making employees work on Saturdays, even after being one of the largest conglomerates and the face of India's business world?
I regret I'm not able to make you work on Sundays, to be honest. If I can make you work on Sundays, I'll be more happier, because I work on Sundays also. What do you do sitting at home? How long can you stare at your wives? How long can the wife stare at your husband? Come on, get to the office and start working.
This is mind-blowing. There are so many things to unpack here. I feel like I have moved houses. So first thing he says, what does it say? I feel like I've gotten hamster brain right now.
And the face of India's business world.
I regret I'm not able to...
Yeah, he regrets it. So he's basically going against the labor laws. I don't think he's aware of what the labor laws in India is. There are, as much as Western countries don't want to believe this, there are labor laws in India. The problem is not having the laws, it's about enforcing it. That's where the problem is. So he openly saying this, that he regrets that he cannot make us work for 70 hour or 90 hour or Sundays basically. It puts him on the map. Now certain people who are not caring about the enforcement of these laws can now go after him to really make sure if he is the one who is getting these laws enforced on. I don't see a positive outcome coming out of this. This guy openly saying that he regrets it. It's often like, the law has restricted me to do this, otherwise I just would have. And the funny thing about is that this argument of work-life balance, it never gets completed with a salary predicament. It never gets said that I want to make you work 90 hours a week, but I'm willing to increase your salary by 150% or 75% or whatever percent. I'm willing to give you more money, but I need extra hours from you. That never gets said, never. Narayan Murthy didn't say it. All of the other tech company CEOs, those idiots that supported his opinion did not say it, and now this L&T chairman did not say it. That is a bad look. Really it is. We have to realize that our employment with our employer is a deal. We are not signing our lives away, as somebody said right here. Actually, we are born to work. We are born labor. No, Ashish, we are not. When you sign your contract with the employer, it's a deal that you're signing and that is mutually agreed on. That fine, you will pay me this kind of money and I will give you this many number of hours per week. And sometimes I understand that the company has to ask an employee or a group of employees to stay back and get something done because the deadline is there. But still the offer letter holds up. It is a legal binding. You can take the offer letter that you have from your company and you can take it to court, the Honorable Justice System of India, and they will recognize it. They will validate it that yeah, this is legally binding. You cannot ask for somebody to work more hours than what is written on the offer letter. This can backfire on him, so much that if some employee decides to sue him, then he's gonna lose day one. The case will be closed. He's gonna have to give a massive payout. It's never about the salary that will match the increased number of hours. It's like, just put more hours, bro. Just put more hours. Work for a 90-hour work week on a salary of 40-hour work week. How is that fair? And this is where I would like to move to the next point where he says,
make you work on Sundays, to be honest. If I can make you work on Sundays, I'll be more happier because I work on Sundays also.
Shit argument. That is the shittiest argument that says that you work on Sundays, therefore your entire team has to work on Sundays. Oh, okay, so if you go to a golf match after a 3-month work session or whatever, do you take your employees with you? If you go to party somewhere in some type of resort or wherever, do you take your employees with you? So if you decide that you are willing to work on Sundays, then why is that automatically translating into my employees should also work on Sundays? That is so unfair. If you're willing to make people work, you have to reward them with something extra. I'm not saying you have to reward them. You have to compensate them. But if you're wanting something extra, that's when rewards come in. That yeah, you did your commitment for me and you went above and beyond. So here's the reward. So next time when I ask you to do it again, there will be some incentive for you to do it. Let's say that you can even exploit some employees to give 90-hour work weeks. Do you think they will stay with you? No, they won't. They will jump to Infosys where they will work 70-hour weeks. That's a joke. But they're not going to stay with you. Oh, we have labor laws. What the hell? Yeah, we have labor laws in India, but it's the enforcement where the problem is. And the next thing that he says,
also, what do you do sitting at home? How long can you stare at your wives? How long can the wife stare at your husband? Come on.
Man, this is what happens when somebody doesn't like their family and they like to project that emotion over everyone. I'm pretty sure this guy cannot tolerate looking at his wife and cannot tolerate being around his own kids. And the kind of salary that he gets, do you know how much salary he gets? Let me show it to you on Google search. Chairman salary. L&T chairman S.N. Subramanian paid 51 crore as salary in FY24. 51 crores. And just so anybody doesn't understand what this number is, so 51 crores into USD, how much is it? $5,916,780. Can you imagine a $5 million salary? Actually, it's not even 5 million, it's close to 6 million because it is 5,916,000. Just 1,000 more and you are there to 6 million mark. Hey Zafender, I'm doing good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't like his wife or his family and cannot tolerate to be around them. So he's just like, I'll just be at the office. And what is the guarantee that he actually works on Sundays? Nobody is enforcing in the company that he has to stay. Employees have to because they have managers looking over them. Who is the person who is looking above him? He can say these things on camera, but then he goes to work. Let's say he decides to take a 3-day holiday. Who is stopping him? No one. Is it?
You get to the office and start working.
Yeah, that's insane. Another thing that I would like to show you is Deepika Padukone actually jumped in. This is where Deepika Padukone, the actress, shared this sentiment. Where is it? Where is the image, bro? Yeah, here you go. There's the image. Shocking to see people in such senior positions make such statements. Mental health matters. You know it is bad when Bollywood decides to jump in and set the record straight for once in a while. After that, there is some politician that urged for a inspection in L&T chairman's labor laws. Politician asked for L&T chairman labor laws. Yeah, here you go. The Economic Times put this out. Penalize if any violation. MP writes to minister after L&T chairman remarks on working hours. And it actually says, Singh also quoted a statement by Infosys co-founder Narayan Murthy advocating a 70-hour work week, while others like blah and blah publicly supporting such a proposal. Yeah, here you go. CPI ML Liberation leader Singh urged the union minister to initiate measures to ensure strict enforcement of laws governing working hours. It is important to note that not only does working longer hours not ensure increased productivity, but in fact reduces productivity. One of the serious impacts of long working hours is the health of the workers. Several studies have linked long working shifts to a negative impact on general health, including problems with cognitive anxiety, musculoskeletal disorders, sleep disturbance and stress. But the thing is, we are employees. No one cares. These CEOs sure as hell don't care. They are getting paid millions and millions, while we are the ones getting paid in peanuts. We are the ones who will have these problems with us and have no money basically for ambulance, for hospital or anything like that. And these people, even if they have a little bit of cold, they can invest $1 million to get rid of it in 2 hours. That's the disconnect that happens when somebody gets to power and they completely fail to realize the problems of the common poor man or the average middle class person. This is what happens when these bullshit statements like 90-hour work week come into picture. I'm pretty sure some chairman and some CEO would, again, if they want to get the spotlight on them, they will say, oh, I advocate for 120-hour work week. Just like Bhavish Agarwal said, I work 140-hour work weeks. Dumbass. You are married. Chairman to everyone. Hey, tu apna kaam kar. He might have penthouse in LA for vacays. Exactly. It's not 59 million. It's 5,916,000. His face looks like a okay, we should not be hello Maggie Bhaiya. Okay. Is that what I am to you now? Okay. Currently, my organization also does this overtime thing with some of our employees. Thing is, it can happen. It can happen. Sometimes there are deadlines. Sometimes I have done this as well, where I have stayed back longer hours in my office because there's this feature that has to be delivered. There's this deadline that we have to achieve. I have done it, and that's what my opinion is. Every now and then, if it happens, it's fine. But what I say is there are 12 months in a year, right? And software development job is kind of stressful, I would say. So there is stress going up and going down throughout the year. And what you have to realize is how many months of the year you are stressed and how many months of the year you are relaxed. And if you are stressed out in 12 months for more than 8 months, I would say, In any given year, if you are stressed out for more than 8 months, then it's not a good working environment that you are in. You should quit and move to somewhere else where they have good work culture. We are not stress machines. We are not built to handle stress. We lose hair. We develop eating disorders. We have like some kind of disease going in us. Stress can cause anxiety. Sometimes it is called the silent killer. There are multiple studies that have been conducted on stress is the silent killer argument. You can see it actually. But the truth is, it can be a silent killer, damaging our health in ways we can't even imagine. That's what stress does to you. But who cares about us, right? All these CEOs. This is what ruins the game for the good CEOs out there. I have, in my 8 years, worked with so many good CEOs that have literally sat beside me and they did not have any attitude, any nothing like that. In Marmeto, in BizSpice that I worked. And I'm thankful for it. And that's where I would like to show you another argument, another side of this, which I shared on LinkedIn. This idiot, where is it? Yeah, here you go. So look at this tool right here, named Abhishek Patil. People lecturing large company CEOs on work-life balance will do the exact same thing if they quickly rise to power. A large chunk of them send urgent work on Friday evening to their marketing agencies all the time. I saw this and I was pissed instantly. Not everybody is delusional. Not everybody behaves this way when they have power. This is what I said. There are tons of CEOs who don't shout openly how many hours their employees have to work. That doesn't mean that who do are playing with power dynamics and setting standards. This is what the thing is. There are CEOs who are making their employees work harder and more hours, but they don't tell it on social media. There are CEOs who are in relaxed working environments with their employees, but they don't say anything on social media. That doesn't mean that they don't exist. It's 99.99999% of CEOs who don't express their opinions in this way. It's only this 0.1%, 0.00001% people like Narayan Murthy and L&T chairman are doing these things, and Bhavesh Agarwal, of course. So I have worked with the coolest CEOs who completely understood the importance of work-life balance, and I couldn't be more thankful to them. That is true, I have. So many CEOs said that you don't even need to put an email. If you want to take a leave, just take a leave. Just call me over the phone. I will know that you're not coming in. Fine, go. You don't need to have a written or anything like that. I was so happy in those offices. So there are like so many sides going on here. Like people making this about power. No, it's not about power. It's about fairness. You can ask for 90-hour work weeks. That's the thing. But you have to pay us. The salary has to reflect. It's all I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure many of you in this live stream right now are ready for 90-hour work weeks. I'm pretty sure there are many of you in the chat. The issue is that labor laws does not help a lot here, because any salaried employees, while the laws put restrictions, they are often broken and they get away scot-free as the court process is so long, and generally they get away with it. It's what I said. The enforcement happens in the honorable court. And because that process is very long, it's dragged out and it's long, it's why nothing happens. There is no strict punishment. No, there is. But the process takes a long period of time to get there. My boss is good too. Those CEOs have skill issue in management. I would say Narayan Murthy, chill and tech meds. Your generation is over. Now you should stop thinking about work. Your opinion, okay. Shareholders are stopping him. Yeah, you can work 90 hours if you own that startup. You can work even more than that, bro. Let's sing a song, Sid. No, not right now. भाई UX कर रहा हूँ chemical engineering की degree की दिक्कत तो नहीं आएगी. No. Stress causes you to get deprived of love. Maybe you, but not everybody. Everyone should turn to a contractor freelancer themselves and not employees to that happen, I guess. It is idealistic scenario, but it's not completely feasible. In no way I am doing 70-hour work. On job, you can't learn niche and important things. No, you can, Noah. Roop. And you're saying that if I pay you for a 70-hour work week, you still won't do it? Really? Is that what you're saying? I think you could. If I paid you a really nice salary, then you would agree to a 70-hour work week. I mean, what should the problem is that most big company CEOs are trash, and any good ones generally don't have any controversies, but they are mostly invisible. This skews the thought that CEOs are bad. It's what I said. It's what I said on LinkedIn. One of my colleagues has to work even on midnight due to client giving work, and the manager saying to him that he should not run from these and find a solution. This will happen to new organization. What should we do in this situation? Increase the deadline, I would say. Just say to the client, this is going to take 3 days, even if it takes 1. Just say to them, I have to do research, I have to learn, and blah, 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 blah. Do it that way. Done. First time watching your live stream. Hey, Ayush Mishra. I think you're Ayush, my cousin. Is it? Yeah. Think so. Oh, no, you're not my cousin. Oh, okay. But anyway, welcome to the channel, Ayush. Can I copy strike, said the IT guy. Bro, don't even think about it. You don't realize who you are messing with. I will drag you into court. Do you realize that if I click on your Clash TM channel, and then if I go into more about this channel and I see this, where is it? Share channel, report user. Where is the email? There is some way I can find the email that is associated to this one, and I can actually send you a court notice. You're not realizing who you're messing with, bro. I am so not scared of the honorable court, the legal system. I'm not scared of it. I will literally drag you into court. I will sue you for everything that you own. Don't try and mess with me. I messed with all these crororepatis and billionaires and millionaires, and I walked away just fine. What do you think I will do to you? Ghor capitalism. Bro, you may scroll up to my last message. You are messing with Supreme Leader. Yeah, all of the other YouTubers, they are scared of copyright strikes and everything because they don't want to get involved in the honorable court system and all. Not me, bro. Not me. Only part, I will be happy, just pay me enough, not 30-40k. What does that mean? Not 30-40k, then more than 30-40k? Yep, I won't. Oh wow, Roop, I didn't think you had it in you. Okay, nice. Hey Magesh YouTube, I'm doing fine. I have Bill Gates and Sundar Pichai by my side. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. In the eyes of the honorable court, everybody is the same. I don't know how I landed there, but yeah, can you tell me that it is too late for me to start DSA as I am a 6th semester in placements and coming in 6 months? What should I do now? What? I don't know how I landed here, but yeah, can you tell me that it is too late for me to start DSA as I am in 6th semester and placements are coming in the next 6 months? What should I do now? No, you're not late. No. Dedicate time into DSA. I would say 3 months is enough. You can get there to enough position to clear interviews. Why tech industry is so unfair? Can you discuss the solution and alternative? I don't think there is a solution, bro. The only solution that I can think of is employee unions. This is the only solution I can think of. When there are unions in place for employees, that's when employees have a little bit of protection, because the company cannot hire you and fire you just like that. They have to go into a process. Unions can make the companies enforce some kind of laws and regulations that they absolutely have to follow. Otherwise, they will not be allowed to operate in the state or the office location or whatever. This is the only solution I can think of, which is easy. But the thing is, Amazon once heard of a union getting formed. The company, you know, Amazon. They heard a union about to be formed in their company and they fired entire departments because of it, before they could execute the idea of creating a union. So capitalism already hates the word unions. No company CEO wants their employees to unionize up. And this even happened to Linus Tech Tips YouTube channel, where he heard this thing about employees about to unionize on him, and he basically just fired everybody. That is the only solution I can think of. Otherwise, no, I don't have anything. 2 topics are left. Yes. What learning to code looks like. Let's get into this. So what learning to code looks like is for students really. I'm really talking to students who are on their day 0 on what it's like to learn coding. So day 0 students is basically who I'm talking to, who have not even started learning how to code, who know nothing about computer science, absolutely nothing, right? So the first thing that you have to, as a student, you have to ask yourself the question of, is that, do you like it? Do you like being around computers? Do you like being around tech? Is it something that excites you from within and not from influence? Because sometimes what happens is you are not so passionate about tech, but you see all these people around you who are, and that kind of bounces off of you and you start to feel passionate even though you really aren't. So this is the first question you have to ask. From within, do you like tech? Is it something that excites you? If the answer is yes, let's move forward. This is when you go to a college or a school, which is where your education begins. It's either school or either college. Oh, and just one more, self-taught. I should include these people as well, because I have come to realize that there are people from self-taught developer community that's in my YouTube channel. So 3 categories: school, college, and self-taught. So the first thing that you initially expose yourself to is some kind of book or some kind of documentation where you are trying to pick what you need to study and what you're gonna make yourself an expert on. And that's when you realize that there are some basics that you have to go through. Whether it's Python, whether it's Java, whether it's anything, you have to go through some basics. This is where you get into variables and you know the basic if else, for loops, if else or for loops or while loops and things like that. Because any software, any programming language that you start learning, this is where it starts. And the thing that you have to realize is these are tools that the computer is giving to you to string along a solution that can produce an output. This is where you need to study. This is where we say that learning computer science is a little bit of hard work and little bit of thinking, I would say, algorithmically thinking. The reason that you have to study is because you need to remember that there are variables in the programming language, there are if and else conditional blocks, there are for and while loop blocks basically. So you have to keep those in mind, because what happened with me when I was learning to code is that I never heard of the modulo operator. This was in BSc second year, I think, when I was studying in BSc computer science. So in my second year, we had a problem where we had to work with the remainder of an integer. This was a question that was given to me, that reversing a number basically. So 210, let's say, not 210, that's a difficult anything, let's say 158. So it should result in integer 158, not string 158. Sorry, 851. That was the requirement here. If it was string, I could easily do it in C, but it actually was mentioned in the question that it has to be integer 851, not string. So given that I never heard of this modulo operator, I was unable to solve this question. I was thinking to myself, if I divide it, then how do I get the remainder? This thing was in my mind, but the reason that I did not study enough to realize that there is a modulo operator is where I was lacking. This is what you need to understand as a student. You need both practice and you need studying time as well. there will be times when you will be just going with operators, conditional blocks, or whatever the topics that you have been given, or the topics that you have been learning, and you have to realize that these are the tools that computer is giving to you, and you have to memorize them on some level. You have to know that these things exist so that you can work with these operators and you can get to what you are trying to build. Next thing is DSA, because that is pretty much gonna come up very soon when you get into object-oriented programming, or let's say not even object-oriented, let's say trees and graphs and things like that. So you're gonna get into it. And this is confusing. Day one you will be confused, 100%. And this is where you have to realize that this is where the question that I asked, that if you like, the like question, if you like it from within, you're gonna push through. And if this is enough to demotivate you, you may need to reevaluate what you are trying to do here. Even if you like tech, you can still get demotivated. Don't think that if you like tech, then this will never happen to you. It can still happen to you. 8 years into the industry, I still think to myself sometimes that maybe I'm not built for coding. Sometimes it happens. Every student, they need to realize that every other student that they are seeing around them, they are on a different phase of learning. Let's say that you know variables, conditional, if, else, blah, blah, blah. But there is somebody who has no idea of what anything is in computer science, but you are not looking at them. That's not a part of your life, those people. The people that you do make a part of your life are the ones who are ahead of you, who know DSA, who are solving things, who are making projects, who are building things that you never heard of. Those are the people that we give a place in our heads. And that can give you this illusion that maybe it's only me that is lacking behind. Everybody is ahead of me. But that's not true. You have to realize this. Everybody is on a different path, and a different checkpoint of learning. So the best thing for you to do is not even care where anyone else is. Just focus on yourself, just focus on your learning, because the same thing that you are doing to yourself by thinking about other people, the other people are doing the same thing to themselves, thinking about you. If you are nervous about everybody else in the classroom, just realize that everybody else in the classroom is also nervous about you. It works both ways, it's never one way. Hey Vengal Rao, welcome back. Modulo is helpful, especially in competitive coding. Okay. So what did I miss? Was it worth 3 hot man? 3 hot nan? What? How a day zero student can decide whether he is into CS or not? Like he is just starting now. No, they can decide. Naturally, if you have an attraction to tech, that's when you can decide. The idea of playing games, the idea of having a phone in your hand and then you wondering how did this get created? This is man-made object that I'm holding in my hand. Nature doesn't have smartphones. It's humans that created it. So this curiosity and this feeling that tech gives you, this tells you if you like tech. Good enough that you want to delve into the details and you want to learn what it is really. Best time of the month when companies actively hire. That's 12 months of the year, bro. There is no month like that. It's remote job hard to get off campus because my CGPA is not good, but I'm good in IT field. It can happen some years along your career. You missed my chats. Yeah, you're not contributing anything anyway, Clash TM. Yeah, anyway. So day one, when you get confused, you have to push a little bit. This is where, when you get confused, you have to push a little bit. And if it gives you a little bit of relaxation, I took 6 years to properly understand what DSA really is. It took me 6 years. Don't believe anybody that tells you otherwise on YouTube that you can master DSA in 3 months. I started studying computer science from 11th standard and I kept studying it alongside all of my subjects, and only in MCA second year did I understand what it really is. 11th, 12th, 1, 2, 3, first year, sorry, MCA first year then. think I missed out. Yeah, this timeline issue is happening with me, man. As I am 30 years old, so 31 years old, so I'm I just couldn't even remember how old I am. So only in MCA first year did I realize what DSA really is. It's the way to visualize data out in the real world. And this visualization might not hit you in the initial 6 months or initial year or whatever. In which case, I would like to just tell you that get good grades in school at least. Because you always have time to think about studying, or you always have time to build projects, always have time to dedicate some of it to studying DSA or whatever, but you're not going to get your school and college life back. Sorry, this isolates self-taught developer community. In which case, this is a real thing that I think I've said about the doubts and the confusions and everything. Everybody goes through this scenario where they'll think that they are not built for software development. Nobody in this world is born writing Python scripts. Just nobody is. So on day 1, on day 30, on day 90, on day 250, whatever, if you're confused, just keep pushing. This is where your resources will come in play. This is where you can even use ChatGPT if the explaining works for you. You can even use YouTube free videos. I mean, stay away from paid courses. But you can use these things in your advantage, that you can realize, and you can actually get the visualization. This is how you become a software development. Software development does not happen when you are getting a job in the IT sector. Software development happens when your entire family is asleep in the next room. It's 2 a.m. in the night. There are monitors in front of you that is blaring light in your eyes. Your body wants to sleep, but your mind doesn't. You are totally determined that I'm gonna solve this problem, I'm gonna understand this concept, and I'm not going to sleep because it is something that I have to get done. That is the beauty of computer science. That is when software engineering happens. It's so addictive sometimes that it makes you go crazy. You actively start to hate how much you love software engineering. This is how logged in we should be. This is how logged in idealistic scenario everybody should be. We don't need motivation. We don't need somebody to tell us that we will have a nice life if we just work hard. We don't need that kind of bullshit. We are logged in. We know that we like tech. We know that we are curious. So we are gonna push through it. We're gonna get good grades. We're gonna understand concepts. We're gonna build stuff. And we don't need to have that kind of self-doubt or whatever. Everybody does go through. But eventually you will realize that you like tech. That's all that matters. If you like it good enough, if you like it well enough to the limit that you're gonna dedicate time into learning and actually understanding things, you're gonna get there. It might not happen on day 1, it might not happen on day 150, but it can happen on your year 3. This will take time. People actually dedicate decades into computer science, and even they realize that they don't know enough. That is the case with everybody. We often think to ourselves, there is so much to learn that you cannot possibly cover it in one lifetime, let alone more than one lifetimes. There is so much to learn in computer science. But we like it. So like, all right, we'll do it. So this is what learning to code really looks like. It's a lot of self-doubt, it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of tension. But the one thing that does keep you going is the fact that you like being in tech, you like being around tech. It is something that interests you. That's all you need. You don't need to pay anybody any money to get a jump start. You don't need to follow somebody because you need constant motivation. In an idealistic scenario, you should not even need me. You don't need anybody in an idealistic scenario. You are just enough alone with your thoughts, with your resources available on the internet, and that's enough. This is what I advocate for. YouTubers like us, we should not exist. We shouldn't need to exist. This type of making money from offering a helping hand in the name of courses, like, what is this bullshit? To me, like, that's how I see it. Now I realize that some of you in the learning phase you are freaked out and you are you do need mentorship sometimes, but that's what the limit should be. It should be just mentorship and guidance. It should not translate into give me money and I'll sell you dream and then you will land that Facebook job and then you will have a hot wife, you will have a mansion, you will have a Ferrari. It shouldn't be like that. Where are you in your journey? Halfway. There is always more to cover, bro. I don't think I have, if computer science is an ocean, I think I have only taken 1 spoon of water out. That's how far I am, I think. Sir, what to know about JS for web development? What? Simple concepts? I don't know what you mean here. What to know about JS? You should know how to use JS. And Kirti Narayan, please don't spam the chat. Pratham Jha, your take on freshers skipping LLD and jumping on HLD, which is of course hyped up by a famous YouTuber. No. That's not how it happens. The industry, I'm speaking from an industry experience. The industry requires Python developers. The industry requires Java developers. It's all about from the industry. It's not a YouTuber thing. It's an industry thing. And the thing is, I say high level language, HLD meaning high level, what is the full form of HLD, bro? Full form of HLD. High level design. The level I say high level design is because these things are pretty easy to learn. You cannot learn Intel 8085 microprocessor in like what? The same time that it will take you to learn Python. You can't do that. And if you just level up one level, which is Intel 8086 microprocessor, that's a crazy microprocessor to learn, bro. So the reason I say that you should start with Python, C, C++ and high level programming languages is because time is limited. You need to pass out college and you need a job immediately. So you need something to learn which is easy to get over with pretty quickly. Low level design is something that comes from within. Once again, I'll fully agree. But you need stability. You need a job. You need something that pays the bills, right? Now there are PhD students and there are BS degree students or MS degree students who get into low level design. And I think it's good for, fellowship or research purposes. But for the general audience, you are well enough with and you're good enough with high level design languages. Sir, can you help me to solve a basic programming question? Hey AIO Abhi, you're back. You sober yet? That's my question. 70-hour work week will not teach you what is being researched in the current world. I am not Roop, I'm Abhijit Rai. Oh, sorry. Oh, RIP Winkle, that is Roop. Sorry. Oh, even then Abhijit Rai, I did not think that you had it in you. So, that pretty much wraps up our second agenda. First agenda, what learning to code looks like. So, man, I'm tired. Let me erase this. Third one is actually a fun one. So let's get into that one as well. But first, let me catch up to chat for 1 second. I think I have missed out so many questions and so many chat messages in the meantime. Why am I cleaning this up? Should just leave it. Sounds more like imposter syndrome. Don't know what that is, but they are complex to learn when to implement what. That is where practice is, bro. Like I said, you need studying and you need practice. You need building. You need both of these things working for you. This is why it took 8 years for me to understand and learn computer science, bro. It took me 8 years to properly say that I am confident enough in my skills now. How to implement what, it doesn't come to you in 2 months, 3 months. No, it takes years. Sometimes it can take decades. I remember somebody yesterday commenting that they are 16 years old and they learn Next.js and Svelte and everything. That's good for them. Watch some video of developer timeline. Now, who's developer timeline? 6,000 subscribers. The dev timeline, developer interviews in 2025 be like, okay. I think I saw one.
Hello everyone, I'm struggling to fetch an image URL from an API and pass it as a file prop. I've tried multiple approaches, but none seem to work. Any guidance would be appreciated.
You could convert the URL to a blob object and pass it that way. It's a standard method for handling binary data in JavaScript.
Thanks for the suggestion, but I've attempted that. The conversion works locally but breaks in production. Any idea why?
It might be due to CORS restrictions. Have you checked the API headers?
Yes, the headers seem fine. I'm using fetch with proper credentials, but the issue persists.
Why these are valid points?
Not really interested in this. Bad developer or bad management. Interview in 2025. What's that?
Mr. Gardner, I see here you've worked as a full-stack developer for several years. Why don't we start with something simple? Can you explain the difference between prototypal inheritance and classical inheritance?
Sure. But wouldn't you rather know how I built a real-time messaging app for 10,000 concurrent users with a 99.99% uptime SLA?
No. Let's stick to the question. Explain prototypal inheritance.
I can't remember, but if I see the code...
Chris, can you invert a binary tree in O login time using recursion?
You want me to invert a binary tree? When was the last time anyone in your team even saw a binary tree in production?
It's about understanding the fundamentals.
Let's move on. Can you write code to detect palindromes using only regular expressions?
Wait, that's a weird one. What even that means? Can you maybe ask more about real-world programming stuff?
All right, Mr. Gardner, what's your salary expectation?
Well, between 4K and 4.5K.
All right, Mr. Gardner, we're offering $2,500 per month with benefits like free coffee and snacks. And of course, health insurance.
You realize painters make more than that, right? I should know. I just came here after painting someone's office.
This is just a starting point. It's about passion, not money.
Passion doesn't pay rent. You're looking for someone to debug your legacy codebase, deal with tech debt older than the JavaScript logo, and deploy at midnight.
You didn't answer properly to any of the questions we asked. Plus, you show up here dressed like this, and you're still complaining about everything?
You know what? Better I stick to wall painting than deal with this circus. Good luck finding someone who will work for a free coffee and a thank you email.
Nice. Nice. Junior developer interviews. Okay, fine. I think I got my refreshment. Now, this is actually a fun one. This Harkirat ne college khol diya. Bro, I posted a video about this. I knew that my video will do well because so many of you were asking for my reaction. So I actually posted a video on this. Uh-oh. Here you go. Find second smallest or largest number in array without sorting the array.
Location, there are two locations in mind right now. We have campuses ready in both the places. That's back.
Watch this, bro. I totally reacted to this thing that Harkirat did. Anyway, this is a fun topic. I completely started to believe, this is a thought that has been sitting in my mind rent-free, is that coding is the new pyramid scheme. I completely believe in this now. Not completely, but I would say this belief in me is growing stronger each and every day. The longer I think about this thing of how coding, the coding ecosystem online and the pyramid scheme ecosystem online, they match so much. Their attributes match so well these days. So this is something that I shared on LinkedIn as well and YouTube, YouTube post as well. Yeah, here you go. So this is a post that I shared. So the first thing is, pyramid scheme people tell you that you are living an average and mediocre life, making 25K per month. Coding influencers say the same thing these days. And that is a point that I completely believe in. Harkirat made a video that said that people are way too comfortable with their 1 lakh a month jobs, not even realizing what is the median salary in India like. So he's already saying this, that you are making 1 lakh a month, oh you're fine with it, oh you're just a mediocre. Pyramid scheme people do the same thing. So if you look at this video, not video, I just have to search network marketing motivation, and then you can see so many of them. Network marketing motivation.
लोग बोलते थे डॉक्टर बन जाएगा, अच्छी स्टेबिलिटी आ जाएगी, दबा के इनकम कमाएगा। मैंने उस समय पूछा था कितना, 2 लाख, 5 लाख, 6 लाख, 10 लाख, बोला 10 लाख। मेरे दोस्त, आज इंडस्ट्री की ताकत है कि मैं काम करूं या ना करूं, कोई सा महीना नहीं होता जिस महीने 30 लाख से कम की इनकम आती हो मेरे अकाउंट में। लोग बोलते थे डॉक्टर।
Don't the coding influencers do the same thing? They actively make you feel that if you are in a 9 to 5 position, if you are just a freelancer, or if you are working in, you know, a service-based company, then you're just a mediocre. Tell me this kind of sentiment doesn't float around on the YouTube space. So this attribute of money, it fits so well between coding and pyramid scheme. This guy is saying that he makes 30 lakhs a month. By the way, 30 lakhs is how much? 30 lakhs INR to USD. $34,000 a month he makes. And he says that if you wanted to become a doctor or engineer, you would make this kind of money. So here we go. So the money factor, how it's motivating, how you're living a mediocre life, applies to both coding and pyramid schemes, isn't it? The next thing I said, flex money and scream on YouTube how much money they have made through pyramid schemes. Coding influencers do the same thing. That is something again I believe in, because if you listen to any network marketing pitch, the one thing that they always say that they have bought cars, they have bought mansions, they have bought trips to Dubai or whatever. And coding influencers is something that they have started doing as well. They can tell you that you can make 15 lakh rupees in freelance. Take a look at this channel. This entire YouTube channel is totally based on money. Not one video you will find on this channel that doesn't talk about money in some shape or form. Freelancing, top 3, earn big, make money, $10,000 a month, $1 billion content creation industry, Pranav is making 1 lakh rupees per month. This complete YouTube channel is based on money. And that's the same thing that network marketing people do as well. Network marketing, money collection. Let's watch this one. So, $1 million sales advice for network marketing leaders, direct selling.
दुनिया में कोई भी प्रोडक्ट पहली बार जब बिकता है तो वो प्रोडक्ट नहीं बिकता नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग के जरिए कहीं भी प्रोडक्ट बिकते ही नहीं है
Stupid guy. So car, let's say, yeah, Jharkhand ke car or what is it, bike, इसका network marketing की ताकत. Yeah, here you go, youth icon, network marketing. See this car, see this BMW. This thing completely, like, when I thought about this, it hit me like a truck. Like, there are so many matching attributes between coding and pyramid schemes. Use Thorium browser, man. What is a Thorium browser? I've never heard of this one. Bro, कौन जाएगा यार college? Will Azure certification be hard? I don't know. I don't have one. I can't tell you if it would be. पैसे तो उस दिन भी नहीं बन रहे इसलिए लाइव क्लिकबेट हो गई है lol. What does that mean? Hello sir, I am working as a web development trainer for an edtech company Mondstack. Is this right career path? Okay, and should I switch to the tech stack for dev jobs like Java, Spring, or stick to training? You can do training, it's fine. I don't know if your personal preference is training or working as a software developer. भैया मैं फैंग ज्वाइन करके ऐसे ही वीडियो बनाऊंगा, प्लीज रिस्पेक्ट मी. या But the influencers, how they say earn money with coding, I can literally type this in my YouTube search bar And you can see so many of this. My freelancer friend earning coding, Neeraj Walia. How to get rich as a solo software developer. See, everybody is shouting and screaming how you can make money, just like a pyramid scheme guy would. Then motivate you and give you hope that you will be rich one day. Coding influencers say the same thing. And this is the thing, right? If you just search coding motivation, money, then you can find Code with Harry. Coding kitna paisa? My income report 2024. 13 income sources. Can anyone learn to code? Programmer motivation. 6 ways to earn money from coding. All of these videos, they talk about motivating people to just start earning money. Do network marketing people not do the same thing? They tell you that you have to work like 2 hours a day and then just keep working hard and blah blah blah. Just keep sorry about that. Just keep adding people to your network marketing, network, and then you can keep making money and you can get all of this salary and you can get mansions and cars. So motivation aspect is the same thing in coding influencers as well as pyramid scheme people. This is just for fun, by the way. I'm not actually I'm not actually saying that coding is pyramid scheme. Of course, coding has respect compared to network marketing jobs, but I can't help myself but look at the similarities between these two things. So this web dev have good demand in future, or should I learn app dev? Anything, bro, anything. Is high paying job mean DSA? And DSA is must for the job right now. It always was. It always was. Wait, what? I'm saying that coding is the new pyramid scheme, bro. Coding is the new pyramid scheme. There are attributes that I have noticed that is so similar between these two things. Now, next one. Pyramid scheme people want you to make money by buying their package or ask you to do exactly the same thing as them. Coding influencers are the same way. And this is where the package is. Network marketing people, they are not selling you anything. They are just asking for money from you, and then they tell you that you have to add more people. And is it not the same thing with courses? Where an influencer asks you to buy their course and not somebody else's course? This whole thing, and the goal is to obviously make more money in the future, whether it is adding more people to your network or whether it is buying a course and learning to code. Is it not going towards the same thing? Wait, whose package is still examining? It's not package. I'm saying that pyramid scheme people, they sell you something. They give you this impression that they are selling you something so that you can use it to get more people into your network. And then you can build this whole thing. And that's the thing with coding influencers as well. Pyramid scheme people always take examples of big figures like Elon Musk and Bill Gates. Coding influencers are the same way. Oh man. So these three people, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg. Tell me one thing, if these three people are not mentioned by pyramid scheme people and coding influencers all the time. They do, right? Anytime a coding influencer wants to go and say something about making money or whatever, and making products or whatever, and the same thing with network marketing guy motivating other people to join their network or whatever, these three people always come up. It's so suspicious that the same three people are so notorious in the network marketing group and the coding influencers group. It's so notorious, isn't it? Suspicious, I'm sorry. Completely agree. Can you clip all the highlights, please, and then upload it? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. These three things will be 3 clips that I will cut from the live stream and I'll upload it. So it's fine. Next thing, Pyramid scheme people tell you that anybody can join their venture if you work hard. Coding influencers say the same thing, that anybody can learn coding. And that is something, see here. Anyone can learn coding. Learn coding for free, how to learn coding and get a job, how I learned to code in 4 months, how can non-technical people learn to code, how to actually learn to code. So this is what this is. The impression that anybody can jump into software development and they can become a coder. And network marketing people, the pyramid scheme people are the same way, the exact same way. They can say you don't need a degree, you don't need whatever, you don't need, school degree, any skills, any type of reference, no, nothing. You can just join pyramid scheme, bro. That is suspiciously similar to what coding influencers say. So all of these things I noticed while I was living my life, and I was like, holy crap, I have to make a video about this. I have to talk about this. Because all of these attributes are very suspiciously similar, both places. So where in the Grand Pyramid is Sid? I think I'm someone who got scammed by the pyramid scheme people, and now I'm actively trying to hurt both communities. Man, this was fun. Yeah, so I'm pretty much done with all of my agenda now. Let's just watch something, and while I do that, I can just I can just talk, or I can just chat. It's fine. I cracked Atlassian. The truth about being unemployed at 26. Trevor Wallace. I love this guy, Trevor Wallace. The Sid agenda. Yes, that is my agenda. Yeah. और कोर्स बेचना है. भैया मुझे भी फैंग में जाना है और ये कोर्स बेचना है. Never sell a course, bro. Never sell a course. That is something I will discuss in next live stream. Why I will never sell a course. But I think I'm too tired for doing these things now. Like taking on a new agenda. Let me reserve something for the next live stream so you can tune in and you can see it. Otherwise, if I just give away everything in just one live stream, what will I have to talk about next week? Isn't it? Bhaiya, which phone is best under 13k price, MI or Samsung? I want to buy. I would say Redmi. Xiaomi phone, that is better. Good one, AIO Abhi. Good one. If you have negativity mindset, good for you, bro. Good for you. Get rest. I will get rest. It's fine. I can just sit here and I can watch something. But the 3 agenda, yeah, that is done. My thoughts on PSL in Urdu, Hindi, programming skills that AIs cannot have and how you learn them. How to game dev. मॉड देना मेरे को ये एक बंदे को बैन करना है. Who bro? Who do you want to ban? Harsh. I'm in my bed almost all the time. Took paracetamols. Oh, get well, bro. I'm actually rooting for you. Get well soon enough. Yeah, I think we can work together on so many projects. Why I join your stream and watch your videos? Because I fuck with you. What? Fuck with you means you mess with me. Okay, that's all right. Pyramid scheme is new coding. Okay, that's what you said. Yes. I come in and coding is a pyramid scheme. Missed my question. Wait, what? Where is it? Mocha, right? What's your thoughts on UX product design? I'm trying to break into this field, but it's demotivating when I see people saying it's oversaturated and there are no jobs out there. UX and product design, right? Let me search. UX. Sorry about that, Colin. Product design. You walked in on the wrong moment. Not now. Can a UX design? Okay, fine. Naukri. Let's search in Naukri. How many jobs are out there? So it says 19,978 jobs. So let's search in Bangalore. It says there are 3,583 jobs. There are salary requirements as well. 3 to 6 lakhs, let's say. And 6 to 10 lakhs. Oh. Yeah. So there are these many jobs. 2878 UX designer jobs. So what do you mean, Moja? There are jobs out there, man. I don't think I have missed any chats. No, I don't think I have. What is this? Interview with 2,000 people. Personal resolution. Oh.
I don't share chain emails. I create them. This is my multimedia PC. Just Google it. Downloading a movie over LimeWire, 36 days to load. Whatever. Only constant in my life is Flash updates. Oh, I'm an expert in sheet making in ICQ. I learned all my math from Winamp visualization. You know the music industry, I owe them like $30 million. I like to express myself with cryptic AOL messages. Whatever, call my cell if you need me. iTunes? They have to sync the library like every time. No one in my school can figure it out. Windows Media Player is the best. 5.1 surround sound. Sounds amazing on these speakers. 6.1 surround. I'm active on like 36 forums. I have like $400 in ringtone debt. The only number I have in my head is my ICQ. Windows, if you shut it down like at the wrong time, it'll be like corrupt. I'm hosting half the music industry on BitTorrent. I'm on a LAN party later today, playing hardcore.
I get it. Nice one. What is your review about me? I don't think you are worth reviewing just yet, Class TM. Get to a place where you are worthy enough to be reviewed by me. ये AIO अभी बहुत बकचोदी वाले हरकत कर रहा है. Yeah, let him be, Harsh. Let him be. Why Sid can't see my comment? I did see your comment, Kirti. अरे भैया आपकी सोच मेरी जैसी है. Why Sid can't see my comment? मतलब same thought है. What are your thoughts on DevRels? What is DevRels? Developer relations, a marketing strategy that involves building relationships with developers and the developer community. You just get away from me, bro. Just get away from me. Don't try. I don't need a developer relation. So solve one lead code, easy. I mean, any software development right now is gonna be full of a lot of competition, like a lot of competition. So many layoffs from core technology companies. Yeah. As a developer, 15,000 stipend. Sales engineer role, 7,500 stipend. Full stack developer, which? What is a sales engineer? Sales engineer responsibility. Technical expertise. Services, they can explain how products work and how can benefit customers. I'd say sales engineer. Sales engineer, bro. Go for it. You're getting paid much, and this is like IT. Product development, documentation, customer relationships. Yeah, this is the perfect fit for you, bro. Just go for it. Why roast me? Because you asked for a review. I didn't give you one. That's not a roast. Oh my god, LimeWire. I'm so fucking old. We all are. Can I get a software developer job without degree as a full stack developer and then shift towards DevOps and cloud? Without degree as a full stack developer? Yeah, you can. Yeah. I think it's a natural progression. You start off as a software developer, then you move towards DevOps and cloud. You can, absolutely can. But I'm a full stack developer. Harsh. It is still like, okay, then you answered your own question, bro. Then go for full stack developer. It's sales worth. I'd say yes, it is worth it because this is close to IT position and you're getting paid money, more money for a full stack developer than a full stack developer. So you should go for it. If not, if full stack developer makes you happy, then go for it. There is career growth. You will make more money as time passes you, right? Yeah. Bad news is coming. Please kill your AI SaaS. What is it?
Almost every single new tool that gets launched on Reddit or Product Hunt is the exact same thing. It would obviously be very naive of me to think that this is a unique take, but it's very clearly not slowing down anytime soon. Have you ever wondered why, when the smartest models in the world are an API call away, your tool that utilizes it has a revenue graph of a Code Blue hospital patient? Typically, customers only buy things when they're getting value out of it. And it's easy to say that maybe somebody would purchase your product if, they knew about it and you could market it. But in reality, it's because a lot of these products are kind of useless on their own. Think about it. What good is a cloud? A lot of these products are kind of useless on their own.
Test APIs easily. Nice. Starting your online AI business is cheap. Next.js 0, Supabase 0. OpenAI API depends on how much you use. Tailwind CSS 0, Postman 0, Recent 0, Vercel 0, Domain 10 a year. Nice.
Think about it.
Only if it was that easy. Only if.
What good is a clown that can only juggle two balls? The two balls I'm talking about is a simple front end that takes some user input and an OpenAI API key.
Finally, everybody's talking about it. Finally. People are not looking for just another OpenAI integration or just OpenAI in general. They don't need a model that can do anything that the people can ask it for. Specific use case products sell well because they only cater to those customers who are looking for that specific use case. There is no customer walking around in the market right now that says, I want a model that can take my prompts and can do anything I ask it to do. No, nobody's looking for it. Nobody. So the AI companies messed up day one when they said that we have something that can solve any problem you throw at it. You can query it in any way. You can, do all of that and it can just produce an output. That's the first day they messed up. They failed to realize that they have to cater to a specific set of market. The market that is looking for that type of solution, and that doesn't exist for AI. That's what it is.
Obviously, your app does a little more than that, processing and creating data that you can't easily just put into ChatGPT. Maybe you're downloading YouTube transcripts, maybe you're getting a weather report, a Twitter post, a podcast episode, but still, how did you set that up? Was it a make workflow, a bubble workflow? What should you charge users who could find an alternative as fast as it takes to deploy a Bolt app? From my experience, here's what I think is a worthy third ball. Generative AI has expanded and been able to make a million different things, but the value of what it's making has never increased. I think the truly special and successful products integrate information that doesn't exist yet especially pertaining to real-world things. To be a little more specific,
basically create value. That's all it is. Somebody is not gonna use your front end for OpenAI integration if they can just go to OpenAI itself and use ChatGPT's UI. They're not gonna do that. Your product has to offer something that is real value and cannot be replicated easily by ChatGPT or AI, whatever it is. Generated data doesn't have a value. It is absolutely effing wild to me that the entire software field has so radically shot off to the left field that in the direct opposite direction of build things people want to use. And same thing you can say with gaming industry as well, bro. Gaming used to be fun and now it is just money making. At some point capitalism just turns into just be greedy as much as you can while not trying to sink the ship that you're on. Saurav Sukla, sir. His teaching style is good according to you. I don't know who Saurav Sukla is. Hey Avi721, welcome. Gaming is still fun, just know which games to avoid. Then why are there games to avoid? Why do they exist anyway? Just to make money, right? As a customer we can avoid those games, but you cannot reject the idea that they are created for the sole intention of making money. Yes, corporate greed, of course. Yeah. Sid, you said what I said. It's like everything though. Games have the same problem too. Oh, okay. Like Baldur's Gate 3 comes out and it's just a fun game to play and that's like world shattering. Yeah, I remember all of these companies were saying that Baldur's Gate 3 has set the expectations so high for us. And we were like, yeah, no shit. That's what the customers want. Baldur's Gate 3 didn't do anything. You just got face to face with the reality that customers need it. Customers are looking for what Baldur's Gate 3 has to offer and you don't. That doesn't mean that Baldur's Gate 3 ruined it for you. He cannot decide. आपने coding कहाँ से सीखी थी? Books. I learned coding from books. The old-fashioned boomer way, right? Elden Ring came out, devs lost their minds. How are you today? I'm doing fine, Avi. How are you doing? That's how the movie culture is the same way. Harley Quinn, not the Harley Quinn, Joker 2, the one with Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix. That movie flopped and now everybody's blaming the audience itself. That it's because of you that the movie failed. It's like, how brain dead are you, bro? How brain dead? And I just a little bit curious. What is Ubisoft share price like? Share price. Let's see. So Ubisoft is rising again. 12 euros. Nice. 1.5% downwards today. Let's see. Oh, this is 1 day. Let's see. No, it's not 5 years. Okay, 5 years is a good one. 1 year. They were at the highest at 23.57, 24.39 euros. And now they dropped to 12.14 euros. That's like hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Easily. Node.js and Laravel, AIO Abhi.
Let me give you some context on my last project that I sold. It was this big software platform where if you were a realtor, you could pop in an address of a property you were selling and it would kick back a quote of how much it would cost to get drone footage of it. Now, obviously this is not software because for every order I would have to grab my drone, right? But actually, I've never done a single job. We had no realtors yet, so my first campaign was a lie, but my second campaign was totally true. And since I never left my office chair, I think that counts as a software company. Now, I know I've gone astray from the original topic, but really what I've done here is gone full circle to bring you back to starting a marketplace. Not because it's my favorite business model, but because it solves your 3-ball problem. Back when I was mentioning you should be creating new data that revolves around the real world, obviously any new task that revolves around data creation would be too overwhelming for you as just a developer. Now, if you've already launched...
ChatGPT has this problem, isn't it? It can analyze what it already has been fed. It cannot create new data out of nothing. You can't tell it to just update its database to what the latest tech trends is. It can't do that. It has to be fed the information. It has to be trained on it. God, I hope Ubisoft bites it. I hope that as well. The lowest was how much? 9.89. That's brutal. That is brutal. From 6 months, 12.14. That is brutal. But they did it to themselves. They completely did it to themselves. Their games started to suck. They started implementing NFTs into their games. Who could have seen this coming?
Launched a tool. In your marketing, you're looking for paying users. With a marketplace, it's just as easy. When you're offering your free users the chance to earn, they're going to support your paid users. But this time, your value proposition for your paid users is way higher than offering a service that just has, basic data in, data out. I hope I've helped push you in the right direction when you're building your next tool. I'm just trying to keep your next AI project out of the landfill. If stuff like this is your passion, like it is mine,
Nice. At least this guy is aware of how it really is in the real world. At least this guy gets it. I'm happy. Alright, 2 hours 30 minutes. Yeah, I think we are set today. Is there an advantage of learning DSA with Java over DSA with C++? Not really. It's the concepts that matter, not the language. Okay guys, this is it for today. Colin, sorry that you walked in at the wrong moment when coding just became a pyramid scheme. Like the stream, please, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And I'll see you in the next stream. Okay, bye bye guys, bye bye. Still a bit sick but managing. Some people pre-ordered AC Shadows. It's Seamuth. Assassin's Creed Shadows, yeah, that controversy, yeah. I'm now going to watch Ryan Carniato on YouTube. Who's that? Oh, he only does live streams. JavaScript frameworks heading into 2025. Server signals. Reactivity is missing link. Different ways to build web apps. Web components. What the head? Okay, hydration IDs. Okay. Enjoy it, bro. Bye, Ashish. What I really want right now is something that analyzes video and set it at good speed so that I can understand what video is telling. But spending minimum time watching. That's a tough one. Ab next time kab aaoge live? Next Sunday, same time. Solid.js author, he's legend. Okay, I can respect it. Okay guys, bye bye. See you next Sunday, same time, same place. Okay? Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye.